Welcome back, Connor. It's really good to see you again.
Great to see you, Angie. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm. Last time you were here, we were working with your lungs. You were experiencing asthma. You had undergone a lot of further complications and irritation from forest fires, from viral infections, and you mentioned mold exposure as well.
Yes.
And I'm not hearing that rattle at all now. And can you tell me, how are your lungs doing now?
Sure. I'd say probably improved by 70, 80%.
So we're well on the road to healing on that one.
Yes.
And today you're back with something different, right?
Something very different. About 6 months ago, I noticed that there was a lump on my right thigh. And watching it over a period of time, it started looking larger. So I went in for, ended up deciding to have a biopsy to see, what is the substance in this lump. And unfortunately, I felt failed by Western medicine because the biopsy, although it was pretty intense to go through that, and I was in a CAT scan machine when felt like surgery being done, but yet it was inconclusive. There were no results of, is it cancerous? What is this lump? And so determined that I would go ahead and have that mass removed. This was 3 weeks ago, around January. It was on January 12th. It was more serious after the surgeon got in there because the mass was, instead of being under the muscle in my thigh, it was embedded in my thigh muscle. They ended up having to remove...
and how large would you say that was?
Oh, I can tell you exactly. It was 2.5 by 2 inches. They weren't sure that I could even walk after I left the hospital.
And how about psychologically what you've been experiencing since?
I've experienced something that's unusual for me, and that was being scared. I didn't want to look at my leg. Long-term, short-term memory, lightheadedness, dizziness. Yeah.
So I would like to take a look at your leg now.
Okay.
So it's actually healing pretty well. There is a little bit of secondary infection, which would be expected right now, but it looks really good. Definitely some pinching and a dent. We can see where that is quite a bit lower from the lump being removed. I'm curious about this.
That's where the drain was put in.
Okay, that's where the wound drain was at.
So probably quarter-inch tubing inserted into the incision area.
And you had mentioned some nerve damage, loss of sensation down here, right?
Yes. My leg is numb because of nerve damage from the lower part of the incision. This whole area around my leg is very numb right now. The numbness went down to my ankle bone.
Now I'm going to come in manually with kyanite, which instantly opens chakras, cuts cords, balances them, and cleans them. And then I'm going to focus on the wound with the kyanite for a little while, and then I'm going to come back in with my hands and do some further work.
Okay.
And, as we build up with the energy, you might be noticing the warmth more and more. And that's just how your body perceives the energy, and I think it's beautiful that you can perceive it. It's fun to be able to actually experience this. And you're sensitive enough, you might be able to feel what I'm doing with your chakras even. And in this case, because, we're dealing with something which is impeded energy flow going down one leg, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go in on the foot chakras as well and open them. And this helps begin to start the energy flow that we want to accomplish, which will help the nerves and the muscles to heal up. So just kind of preparing the base.
Experiencing a tingling as you're working. in that area.
Beautiful. And there are also with us many angels and guides. Earlier we called all those in, and so there's a whole team with you right now. Now I'm working on the subtle levels right now, and I'm curious if you can feel that.
I feel the wave of coolness coming over my lower legs.
Okay. I bet you felt that.
I did.
So I'm just moving into the outer layers of the auric field. This is where a lot of cellular memory and shock and trauma is held.
Feels like the circulation in my right leg has sped up.
Good, good. And it may well speed up some more now. I'm going to start doing some deeper energetic cleaning up.
Seems like the burning sensation from the nerve damage has calmed down.
Good, 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 good. All right, how are you doing now, Connor?
Feeling relaxed, feeling more of a sense of confidence in my ability to continue healing and recovering from this.
Beautiful. point, I cleaned all the energy, all the layers, cleaned the wound, removed all the shock and trauma, stagnant energies that are slowing down the healing process. So at this point, you should get rapid healing. But we're going to take it a little bit further now. And we're going to start knitting the muscles together and growing the nerve endings. All right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've been visualizing that happening.
That's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And assist that process.
All right.
I'm just going to place my hand right on your hip. I just need to have an energetic connection with you. And this will help you hold that vision. So let's just begin to see that.
I do.
All right, hold that vision. Actually, I think I can. There we go. We still have connection. All right. What are you feeling?
It's like a real clear energy flow from my toes up to above the incision. Just a real stream of flowing energy back and forth.
Beautiful. So I'm going to use my pen again with the pen lid.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just see if anything has changed. It may be a day or two,
Mm-hmm.
or even a week.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just see.
Okay. I can feel that.
Beautiful. All right, I'll let you test that as well.
Okay.
But it seems to have contracted quite a bit. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it feels to. It seems to be a much smaller area. It's confined in a smaller area now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so encouraging. Exciting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. If you'd like, you can go ahead and sit up.
Okay. And you know how important it is to participate in visualizing myself going back, back normal.
Absolutely. And I've packed your field with a lot of healing energy that's going to kind of keep coming into you.
Okay.
And you can use that energy to continue to spur on the healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like you 4 times a day. You're going to take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and drop into meditation. And you're going to do that visualization that we just did on your leg. Okay?
Okay.
And if you feel that you're not having the ability to hold that intense visualization of that perfect leg with all the nerves healed and all the muscles all filled in and all of that, please call me. We'll run the codem again. Re-amplify all that and make that easier.
Okay.
All right, precious heart. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I feel blessed. I feel more at peace. You know,
So, Connor, you just had a wonderful healing from Angie. What did it feel like?
I agree with you, Barb. And actually, I can tell you what it felt like because the first thing I want to say is I feel more mentally clear. My recall is better for words.
Right.
I have been having trouble with short-term, long-term memory, as I mentioned, I believe earlier, and word recall. And I work in healthcare, so
Right.
I pay attention to these sorts of things. And I
Right.
probably feel, 90% more clear. So I can't tell you how good that feels.
Oh,
You
man.
know,
No kidding.
Yes, it's very encouraging. So for 3 weeks, I've been experiencing nerve pain and numbness. And what I'm noticing now, I did that check with the tip of the pen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm noticing probably a 50% improvement. The
my.
numbness has reduced.
That's
I'm not experiencing any pain, and what it's been like, just
nice.
to give you an idea, is like having a hot iron sitting on my leg around the incision area.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
that's cleared up.
That's so wonderful.
You can imagine. I'm feeling very joyful right now. You know, like, yes.
So where do you go from here?
So Angie's given me 12 instructions of what to do, homework, if you will.
Right.
To continue the process of visualizing muscles, nerves, fascia, reknitting. I'm going to do a 20-minute session of that visualizing. I meditate anyway, so
Right.
I'll just replace my varied meditations with this.
Oh, good.
And focus in on, loving myself by, supporting the healing.
How important is it that you do that work?
It's vital. I have the intention of being back hiking. My medical doctors have told me to take me to you to heal. Complementary alternative healers
Right.
has defeated what I've been told by Western medicine practitioners. And I work in Western medicine. We are all healers, I think.
Right. I agree.
I really appreciate what Angie can bring to speeding up my process of change and getting back to being active. I trust Spirit, has led me to Angie.
That is just excellent. Well, I wish you all the luck in the world and your fast healing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to share in Reverend Angela LaRue's gifts of healing. Like a crystal, her healing gifts have many facets. She designs and handcrafts powerful orgone generators in many shapes and sizes. The crystal biobed is another of Angela's creations to amplify and expand her healings. Like her crystal arrays, unique and tuned to each individual, available in person and online. Angela also designs and handcrafts solfeggio frequency stones in 9 different frequencies. She is available for appointments both in person and online at crystalarrays.com. That's crystalarrays.com. Angela is here for love. She's here for you.